Assalamu alaikum ninjas, ahlan wa sahlan bikum. Here we go, another unboxing and review. Today we have that super cheap, affordable, the latest smartphone from Xiaomi / Redmi 10X. This is the 4G model ninjas, where you can buy it two sites, CECT shop. I got it from the CECT shop. I got the 6GB variant, $224. Remember that ninjas, $224 for the 6GB RAM variant, while the 4GB RAM variant is selling under $190. You can buy it on Banggood.com. You can see myself. Even the 4GB variant, it seems that it has 128 gigs of storage. Is it? That is dope. That is really dope. Anyway, we're gonna do quickly unboxing and see what we have inside. Support my channel by shopping online with my links ninjas. That's the best way to support my channel. And of course, you're gonna find many different videos on TechUtopia regarding the Redmi 10X with the Helio G85. Gaming, battery, camera, speed test comparisons, you name it. Let's go. Here we go ninjas, simple, a case included, of course included in the box for free. Thank you Xiaomi, Redmi. Type-C USB cable, is it Type-C? Yeah, it is. Redmi 10X comes with a Type-C USB port. You can see by yourself. We have a charger. This is a fast charger, 18 watts charger included. 5 volts equal 3 amperes. 9 volts equal 2.23 amperes. Oh my god, this charger probably could support even 22.5, but the Redmi 10X doesn't have this technology. The Redmi 10X 5G has the technology, while the Redmi 10X Pro has even 34, yeah, 33, something like that. Anyway, we're gonna stick around that. And what do we have else? We have probably some manuals inside and pin ninjas. That's it. This is it regarding unboxing. Here we have the smartphone. Let's just put our hands on this beautiful, cheap budget phone from China. Here we have it ninjas, the Redmi 10X is in my hands, the gorgeous, affordable, cheap China phone. Check this massive screen, nice bezels also, the bottom bezel is also really nice for this price tag. Here we have on the back, I'm having a blue color on the black. This device has 4 cameras, which is really interesting. The 5G model has only 3 cameras, while the 4G model has 4 cameras with the macro lens included. So ninjas, what are the selling points of the Redmi 10X? Quickly, we're gonna just go here and show you. This is, oh, it's not on the maximum. Auto brightness, disable it, that's fine. I'm gonna go here to the settings, my device, and I'm gonna check here the MIUI version for you. And by the way, this is after the updates, the latest updates. Just soon I'm gonna even get the MIUI 12. Remember that, I'm gonna even do probably a video for that one. Right now this is June, just 1 month old security patch and increased system security, of course, that's it. But I'm gonna also have soon MIUI 12 ninjas, for sure. Remember that. That's why would you even buy of course the Redmi 10X. What are the selling points for this device ninjas? Of course it is the Helio G85, 128 gigs of storage. They quit with the 64. The base model with 4 gigs of RAM has 128 gigs of storage. Did already done that a year ago. Right now the Xiaomi Redmi just jump on this wagon. 2+1 SD card expansion, so you can use three cards ninjas, up to ½ terabyte, which is crazy. 5020 mAh battery with this one. 5020 mAh battery for this beast, and this is why many people will buy. This is a battery efficient SoC. Maybe it's not powerful, maybe it's not better than the example Snapdragon 710, which you could buy for this price tag, but hey ho. Plus this device has a ninjas 18 watts charging support and 9 watts reverse charging, quad cameras on the back, and what else we can see here? A nice screen. It's a decent screen ninjas. Somehow the thing is, this device doesn't have, this screen doesn't have the kind of really tough shallow black line or the black shadows over the notch. Like you see by yourself, it's not there. Beautiful. Anyway, so firstly what we're gonna go ninjas, it is talk about the design itself with this sweet smartphone. Maybe the con will be that this device on the back is plastic ninjas. This is plastic on the back, this is not metal, but this is kind of a really cool new plastic feeling. It looks, maybe when you're looking right now, it looks like a glass, like a made glass, but it's not ninjas. It's not. It's a plastic body on the back. So this is where the Redmi Note 9S will win here. Here we have the Redmi Note 9S, which you can get. Maybe you can't get 128 gigs of storage, but for the similar price tag, you can get the Redmi Note 9S. That's why I would advise you to get Redmi Note 9S instead of this one. If you can give like $20 more, just buy the Redmi Note 9S ninjas. It is a better deal. Spoiler alert. Anyway, 199 grams. This is basically a plastic body. IP53 resistance. Again, remember that you can just maybe on the rain, etc. Regarding the thickness, it's 8.9 millimeter thick. Volume rocker power button sided on the right side. Type-C USB port, 3.5mm headphone jack, main microphone and main speaker. On the left side we have the 3-slot slim slot, and on the top we have IR blaster and noise cancellation microphone. All of this also the Redmi Note 9S has, like you see by stuff, yeah? While the Redmi Note 9S has a fingerprint sensor on the side, this one has fingerprint sensor on the back. You can probably notice that. While the Redmi Note 9S has a glass on the back, it has a glass on the back, so that's why it would win, but it is a little bit more heavier. It is more heavier. Here we go, this is the screen itself. We can immediately go firstly with the viewing angle, since this is a standard LCD IPS, not an AMOLED, not an OLED screen, so don't expect some really marvelous viewing angles. But again, the IPS technology, it is advancing, ninjas. The viewing angles are getting better and better, like you see by yourself here. This is okay, decent for $180, $190 smartphone. This is decent viewing angles. Remember that you do have also Redmi Note 8 Pro. I have to mention the Redmi Note 8 Pro, while the Xiaomi Mi 9 Lite is really tough to get since that's not anymore in the stock. Check this out, beautiful. And when just 6.53 inches LCD IPS, by the way, this is right now on 1080p 60 fps YouTube. There's no lag whatsoever, it runs really perfectly here. Full HD plus resolution, 395 ppi. The screen brightness, ninjas, is around 450 nits. So again, decent screen brightness. This is a similar brightness as the Pocophone F1. I mentioned Pocophone F1 in every of my videos, bro. Anyway, what else we can say? TUV Rainland Eye Comfort certification, 1501 contrast ratio. This is a hole punch, like you see by yourself, on the left corner, top left corner. This Corning Gorilla Glass 5, yes, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. Of course, it's a scratch resistant screen, and it does have a really nice thin bezels on the top, on the side, and a little bit thicker on the bottom, like you see by yourself. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, now we're gonna go just to show you a little bit the split screen option. Before that, let's just go with the brightness, the lowest brightness, the minimum brightness, and maximum brightness. This is the minimum, low. We're gonna go now around 50%, which is just fine for indoors, and this is maximum. And just the screen edgeability is not that awesome. Again, 450 lux, it's not that bright for the outdoor use. Just have that in mind that you're gonna struggle a little bit on a really sunny day. I have to also tell you about this. That's why obviously this is kind of a lack of a minor lack with the cheap phones. Well, if you want to have a good, decent, basically screen edgeability, and to be usable at least a decent rate, a decent amount, you should get yourself maybe the 5G model, which comes with the AMOLED screen. Yes, that is a better screen, and it is brighter. It is brighter than this one. We also have this one, which is also, I love to include this video in my tests. It's a beautiful video. Check this out. So it's enough, ninjas. It's enough saturated. It's not like oversaturated screen. It's just a nice punchy screen here. I don't see any issues with it whatsoever. There you go, using the split screen option with this MediaTek Helio G85. No problems. It's fluid, it's smooth, like you see by yourself. It's fluid. Basically, I rarely ever use the split screen option. Let's go now with the keyboard touch sensitivity here. Oh, the hectic vibration is really strong, bro. It's stronger than the Redmi. It's stronger than the 5G model. What is this, bro? What is this? Oh my god, the hectic vibration is very strong. Just I don't remember the last time that a phone with this price tag had such a strong hectic vibration with the basically while typing. This is awesome. This is good. Good job, Redmi. Good job indeed. Anyway, that's it, ninjas. Let's move now to the speaker. So screen wise, you can also go here to the settings and adjust the color temperature, the color atmosphere, and go to the display color scheme, and you can choose warm or cool side. Saturated, standard, like see by yourself. I usually love here to have it outdoor at the cool, yeah, but also the basically saturated always enhanced colors is also very nice. Let's check this out. Okay, this is also nice. I could leave it maybe on these settings. Beautiful. What else we have here in the settings option for the display? System font, when device is in VR, notch, the status bar, you could disable that. Full screen mode, auto rotate screen, that is fine. Reading mode. Also reading mode is very important to use it at the night. Please make sure to use this mode at the night, ninjas, okay? Let's now move to the speaker test. Max volume. One speaker. من فوق عمر هشام recitation. Nice, loud enough. Oh, sorry for that. I shouldn't do that. My mistake. Beautiful. Giving it from 1 to 10, giving it 8 scoring. Just a really nice speaker. Testing the earphones, headphones. Oh, mashallah, ninjas. From 1 to 10, giving it 9. Very strong, very powerful, and a lot of bass there, a lot of clarity. And by the way, I'm using just like a cheap earphones here. This is amazing. You're going to be satisfied by the sound chip of the Redmi 10X, whether it's 4G or 5G model or probably the Pro. I'm going to also review the Pro version. Beautiful. This is really amazing, bro. I can even say that it is better than the Redmi Note 9S. The output from the volume from the headphone jack, the volume output. It is better. It sounds like a better and more louder. Okay, just pro tip. This device, Helio G85 Redmi 10X 4G model, does have an FM radio, but maybe right now everything is in Chinese because this is not a global version. How to even go to right now to disable this online? What you need to go, it is just to go to account, go to the settings, ninjas, then just uncheck this online services, okay? Then immediately it will basically permission required access to a device recording service to work normally. That's fine. This is it, what you need to do to use an offline radio FM here right now. And it just works. Yeah, it works. You can also, of course, use the switch to speaker if you want to do that. There you go. Tuning. There you go. It's fine. Works. Perfect. Okay, Redmi 10X has also screen recorder. You can basically record at full HD plus resolution with 30 FPS capped frame rate. It's fine. Just Helio G85. We'll test maybe that later on. Let's go now with the voice recorder. Check the mic quality. Okay, I just recorded something. Let's play it back. 1 2 1 2. This is the mic check quality with the Redmi 10X 4G model. My mouth is 40 centimeters away. 1 2 1 2. This is the mic check quality with the Redmi 10X. My mouth is just a few centimeters away. Check. Now we can also check the noise cancellation in the background. I'm gonna just shut up for 5 seconds. I did had open window, so there's a lot of noise in the background, but we're gonna see how it's gonna record it back. Let's go. Okay, what I can say here, ninjas, that the mic is not picking up my voice really strongly there, which is really interesting. It should be better. Maybe this is regarding the software optimization. The loudness giving it 7 only, ninjas, maybe 6.5. I don't know. The quality is fine. It's fine as it is for the level of the cheap their products. This is just fine. But Redmi 10X 5G model is just way louder in the mic quality. Well, I don't know what is this. Maybe this is software issue or something like that. You'll have to fix it. Of course, this is just regarding the using the voice recorder at interviewing or whatever you're gonna use it for. Beautiful. Let's go next. Okay, ninjas, let's move now to performance and regarding basically the chipset. What do we have here? Firstly, we're gonna just show you here a little bit reopening the apps from the RAM management, how fast it is, which is really important to see how snappy this smartphone and this chipset it is, the Helio G85. So you can see myself having here basic 5 apps. Maybe I'm gonna go more. Let's open right now some maps. Let's see here. Okay, open. Let's open Chrome Dev here. What do you have in Chrome Dev? It's not open yet. Nothing is open. It's fine. Open YouTube here. Let's open YouTube in the background. And that's we added like 2 more apps. Yes, that's perfect. Let's go again. Instagram, Temple Run, my apps, Chrome Dev, YouTube. So there you go. Now we have what is that? 5 apps, 7 apps. It's fluid, but don't expect too much. This is really a low-end, this is a low-end chipset. Yes, this is not a mid-range chipset. Just have that in mind. So let's go immediately here to IDA 64. So this is Helio G85. We will show you also the benchmarks. Stick around. Octa-core chip clocked at 2 GHz with the Mali G52. 4 gigs of RAM or 6 gigs of RAM. Mine is 6 gigs of RAM. Do I have here an option? Yeah, there you go. You can see by stuff. This is a 6 GB RAM variant with mine installed RAM. What else we have here? This is DDR4X and of course UFS 2.1, which is really interesting. We don't have they ditched the eMMC 5.1 from the low end world. That's very interesting, bro. Anyway, it has an independent SD card. We're gonna go of course show you the sensors. What do we have with the Redmi 10X, the 4G model? Do we have a gyroscope? We should have gyroscope. Check this out. Accelerometer, light, proximity, magnetometer, and gyroscope. There is no barometer there included, yeah? And now we're going to go, come on, exit. Now we're going to go to the gallery and show you here a little bit the benchmarks. Here we have a lot of benchmarks, and I'm going to show you here the updates. This is the latest update, and before that I had another update, didn't I? Did I took the picture of it? No, I didn't took the picture, but from the June you can see stuff here. Beautiful. Let's begin here from the Antutu. This is the score for the Helio G85 ninjas, which is really interesting. This is kind of this like a between if I'm correct, something like higher, slightly higher than the Snapdragon 665. Yeah, I'll have to recheck that, but this is not better than Snapdragon 665 for sure, ninjas. GPU score will do a speed test, so you will have to wait for that one. If you want to have a real life world comparison performance, please make sure to check my YouTube channel for that also. Which is really interesting that this device also has a wide one, L1, so you can watch Netflix in HD. That was a surprise for me. A Chinese version of the Redmi 10, it seems that they added right now in Chinese and global versions. Since this is a MediaTek chipset, you don't have full usability of the G cam, so it's gonna be a tough support. There's no MHL support for this one. How are you gonna expect that? But I also test here the MHL connection. This app says that this device doesn't support MHL connectivity. Fingerprint is on the back. So performance wise, ninjas, this is really good, decent. Don't expect too much. This is not a faster than the Snapdragon 710. You could get yourself example Lenovo Z5S. Again, it is an outdated device, and it doesn't have this kind of screen and the battery, so don't expect too much from this device. Remember that. Okay, so let's test first the Face ID. 1, 2, 3. Good speeds, bro. Good speeds. Seriously, for this price tag, it's a good unlocking speed. Okay, let's test now the fingerprint sensor on the back. Fast, very fast here, and I just registered it one time this finger. Perfect ninjas. By the way, I'm using here basically a small shout out for the Wallloop Prime. You can buy this app from the Play Store, ninjas. It's a great app for the wallpapers. Many of you asking me what kind of app and I'm using. There you go, a small shout out ad for this wallpaper, which you can has a lot of cool stuff, ninjas. Natural life, many different. This is one of my favorite wallpapers, which you can get. Just check this out, man. This is just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Let's continue next now, ninjas. Of course, it's time to talk about the battery life. This is, in my opinion, the top 3 reasons why would you buy even this cheap phone. It is because of the battery, the crazy battery amount, ninjas. Easily you can get with the moderate use around 9 to 10 hours easily. PUBG gaming, it should get you around 6 hours screen on time, which inshallah when I get free time I'm gonna also try to do a drain battery test with the PUBG and maybe with the Ark Survival Evolved. We will see. You will have to watch a separate video for that one. Yet I didn't do the charging rates, how fast it's charged, but it will take a while. And just this 18 watts, in my opinion, probably more than 2.5 hours so far that I can notice with the 5000 mAh batteries from the Xiaomi Redmi. Easily at least 2.5 hours, and just at least above that, probably even closer than 3 hours or something like that. I mean, 5020 mAh battery, just 18 watts fast charging speeds. Remember that you have 22.5 charger included, 22.5 fast charger included in the box. You don't have to buy it separately or something like that, which you can use it in the future if you maybe upgrade to the Redmi 10X. But again, a 5G model also has that charger in the box itself. It has also, which is really interesting, it has a 9 watts wireless reverse charging technology. Basically, you can charge this you can use it like a power bank and charge your maybe more expensive smartphone, which has maybe 3000 mAh battery. For now, the battery, it is, like I said here, it's one of the best reasons, one of the best sides of the Redmi 10X 4G model. 5000 with the Helio G85, it's just absolutely insane. Okay, now it's time to talk about the camera. Remember that we have 4 cameras on the back, which is really interesting. How come the cheapest smartphone has 4 cameras while the more expensive Redmi 10X 5G has 3 cameras? I don't get it. I mean, just let's go to the video. The con it is with this device and with this chipset, maybe they're going to enable it in the future. There is no 60 FPS or or there's no 60 FPS 1080p ninjas. There's no even 4K support for this device. What is this, bro? What is this? The Snapdragon 660 had a support for 4K. I think even the Snapdragon 625, 3 years old chipset had a 4K support. I don't get it. Why they didn't include this one? Isn't that this should be? It's powerful enough to handle the 4K, or they just forget about the 4K. Why not 1080p 60 FPS at least? You can save yourself many different options with this one for cheap price tags. Videos, we're gonna go here to the options. We can go to the settings. So we have a Samsung S5K GM1 48 megapixel back sensor on the back. Ultra wide camera lens is 8 megapixel. Portrait mode is 2 megapixel, and we have a macro lens 2 megapixel ninjas. So the macro lens, the Redmi 10X 5G model doesn't have it. It's a little bit odd. I don't know why, but the macro lens is here, and also you can even record videos in the macro. Check this out. This is kind of crazy. I don't even know how to explain this. Check this out. You can, oh my god, that is absolutely crazy. Beautiful. Check this out, ninjas. Yeah, awesome. Anyway, let's go now with the video samples and picture samples for you enjoying this video. Remember, the front selfie camera is 13 megapixel. Anyway, after that, we're gonna show you a gaming samples, and we're gonna finish this video with my conclusions. Stick around.
Tell me what you're crying for. I'll wipe your tears, oh love. If your soul is aching, love will comfort you for sure. If we're tied in a way, I will carry over. It don't matter.
Okay, Redmi 10X 4G model, ultra wide camera lens, 1080p 30 FPS. Redmi 10X 4G model, 1080p 30 FPS. Busovacha City. I will leave the buying links in the description so you can purchase it by yourself. We're going to show you pictures, video samples, and of course low light pictures at the night. Nice kill.
Flash out! I'm down! Enemy contact!
I got it. Asphalt 9. Okay. Helio G85. Redmi 10X. Asphalt 9. Temperatures at the beginning. Almost 39, bro. Let's go. Okay, this is very smooth, bro. Surprise, surprise. At 60 FPS, no chance. Okay, just we are back. Same performance here, similar performance. Okay, let's check here the temperatures. PUBG. So there you go. So ninjas, temperatures is 40, around 40. With the PUBG so far, it's the warmest. And again, it's okay, ninjas. This is okay. Temperatures are probably, if I put the resolution up and even the graphics up, the temperatures will be higher. But this is HD graphics, 720p resolution, basically the extreme mode enabled. Okay, my conclusions: is it worth buying the Redmi 10X ninjas for the price tag? So it's really difficult right now to get a smartphone with this screen size, with this awesome battery, and with the 4 cameras. It's really a tempting device. It is really a tempting device, in my opinion. If you can afford to get the Redmi Note 9S, I would advise you to buy yourself Redmi Note 9S. It's just a better device. The Redmi Note 9S, it is a better device. It is more premium. It's the chipset. It is way better. It is way better than the Helio G85. The cons it is with this device: it's a plastic body, ninjas. It's a cheap body here. The phone does feel cheap in the hands in comparison to the Redmi Note 9S. Mali G52 as a GPU, not good as a Adreno 500 series like 518. Unfortunately, I'm mentioning here the Helio G85. It can't compete with the Snapdragon 665 in the gaming, especially the PUBG. It is running better on the Redmi Note 8. It's just a fact. Fact is a fact, and just PUBG will run better on the Redmi Note 8. I repeat again, if you want to play games, better gaming device is the Redmi Note 8. Maybe it's not attractive than this one, than this device here, but hey ho. What else we can see? Lack of 4K in the camera department, and lack of the 1080p 60 FPS. Maybe they're gonna add that, and they should add that in the future updates, probably even with the MIUI 12. We will see what's gonna happen. Lack of the B20 band for European countries if you want to use the 4G LTE. Remember that you have to wait for the global version of the Redmi 10X if you want to get that band. But for the rest of the country, rest of the continents, you're gonna just be fine with this one because it has included those bands. Just it's specific with the Xiaomi devices that they lack B20 and Oppo and Vivo, I think so, yeah. So these are the cons, ninjas. These are the cons. Sometimes this device also freezes, which is kind of regular maybe for the released smartphone. They will have to fix that. It's not frequent, don't worry about it. Just sometimes it's gonna basically kind of a little bit freeze. It's gonna have that freeze. Also, maybe a small downside that this device doesn't come with official Google Play services. You will have to install it by yourself. You will have a tutorial on my YouTube channel, so please make sure to check it out. These are the cons, ninjas. The pros you probably can get in my video. The pros, there is the battery, the huge battery, 5020 mAh battery, also reverse charging speeds, 18 watts charge included. Maybe it's not the fastest in the world. The Realme will give you a better charging speeds under $200, but again, this is completely acceptable. In just huge screen, good screen, decent screen, great cameras. The cameras is really good. The picture quality is just amazing with this device. Speaker is also a decent speaker. The volume output is just great, loving it. Mic quality, the issue maybe I can say that the low volume with the mic when you're recording something with the voice recorder, the loudness is not that amazing. I have to admit, I have to also record that. CPU wise, it's a decent processor here. Not the best for this price tag. I repeat again, not the best for this price tag, but it's a decent processor chipset. Fast Face ID, fast fingerprint sensor. We also have a 3 slots, 2+1. So what else? What else you want here? It's a good. Plus you have an IR blaster on the top. You'll have promo links below to purchase this beast if you want to buy it. After the updates, remember, it's just probably in a month or two we will have the MIUI 12 with this device. So this is also one of the reasons to buy the Redmi 10X instead of the older devices, because this device will get, I think it will get faster than MIUI 12. Anyway, have a great day. Ma'asalama. See you till next time. Redmi 10X 4G review on TechUtopia YouTube channel. Finished.